Today on the show, a sprint car driver who has just zero business doing what he's doing right now, plus guys chasing the Mars Championship, including Shannon Babb. The Super DIRTRACKR Series is about to get serious, and ride news for Max McLaughlin. Let's go. It's Wednesday, March 26th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is DIRTRACKR Daily presented by Kubota Genuine Parts. Today's daily show is being supported by BAPS Motor Speedway and SprintCarUnlimited.tv. Coming up this Sunday, BAPS will kick off an expanded 410 sprint car schedule with the first of 11 races. Sunday's program, it's going to feature some of the best sprint car teams in central Pennsylvania, joined by the 358 competitors. If you can't get to the track, you can watch it all live over on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. The rest of the 2025 season at BAPS is going to feature 10 more 410 sprint car shows, including Pennsylvania Speed Week in June and the World of Outlaws in July. All races except the Outlaw event will be included in the track championship. And new this year, the BAPS Point Fund has grown up to $20,000. The champion, they're going to earn $5,000, and then additional money has been added for drivers finishing fourth on down. It was important here for track GM Colton Gauss to make sure they were obviously taking care of their big teams, but they want to take care of the smaller teams as well. Head over to BAPSMotorSpeedway.com to see the full season schedule. And if you want to watch each of the TAN Championship races live, that includes this Sunday, plus the PA Speed Week show, the Kevin Gobrat Classic, and the season finale Sprint Showdown in November. You can do that all season long over on SprintCarUnlimited.tv. We are through 4 high-limit sprint car races so far in 2025. No major surprise winners yet, and your top 4 in the standings right now are basically the same top 4 that we had at the end of 2024. Brad Sweet, Tyler Courtney, Brent Marks, Rico Abreu. There is a guy, though, who's up in the mix with high limit right now who really has just no business being there. But at the moment, the list of names he's outperformed this year includes Justin Peck, Chase Randall, Tanner Thorson, Spencer Baston, Casey Kane, Cy Lynch, Dazen Persley. And if you want to go even further, we can include Justin Sanders, all of those established teams, guys with a lot of experience, a lot of race wins. And this guy that has no business being 6th in a high limit standings right now is California's Kaleb Montgomery. The wings on his car, they're bare metal. His body panels, they're not stickered up with major sponsors from coast to coast. He has no crew guys except for some friends and family that tag along when they're available to do so. But none of that stopped him from outrunning seasoned vets on the big track at Las Vegas, or going 20th to 11th on a cowboy up night at Tulare, or 16th to 11th at Curtin County, again finishing in front of several big names. Or keeping his right rear together just long enough on a rubber down track at Paris to finish top 5 after going 3rd quick in qualifying and making a dash appearance. And now, thanks to some added support and his recent success, Montgomery and his 3-car will be racing at Central Arizona this week and Vado coming up. All races he had never planned on attending. What's even better about all this is you can follow along over on his YouTube channel. He posts regular videos, super raw stuff, and you get to see it all play out. I know Chase Rodman talked about him this week, and hopefully some added attention will allow him to race more this year and keep his trailer stocked up. He's a guy who's going to continue to hurt some feelings this year across California dirt tracks, obviously super talented. And watching from afar, it's tough to not become a fan of this guy who has breathe and execute laps written in paint marker on his dashboard. There is no National Touring Dirt Late Model Racing this weekend, but the Nippy 50 at Maquoketa will likely feel like a big Touring Series race. 10,000 win Friday, 15,000 to win on Saturday. The race this year is Mars sanctioned, and this event will kick off that series 2025 season. Jason Feger, 2-time and defending Mars champion, and he's back this season looking for 3 in a row. Ryan Unzicker was Feger's closest challenger in 2024. He's back as well to try and challenge for the title. And then other drivers expected to contend for the full season include guys like Justin Duty, McKay Wenger, Bob Gardner, Tony Jackson Jr., Mark Voigt, and Shannon Babb, among many others. Babb is a notorious pick-and-choose guy in his career. He's never run for the Mars title before. He's done the full pole with Summer Nationals, obviously, a bunch of times. He's got 4 series championships with the Hell Tour. But his only full national tour season was 2008 with the World of Outlaws. 2 wins and a 6th place result in the standings that season. Babb will run Longhorns again this season and was out testing last week at the Brownstown Bull Ring to get his cars dialed in for the year. Remember, too, he was one of the drivers who actually raced a Stormy Scott and Jason Durham Category 5 chassis a few times in 2024. If you might remember, he made some starts for Steve Lampley kind of through that second half of the season. He'll definitely be looking for more this year. He only had a single victory last year. I like this group, though, that Matt Curl and Jonathan Clayton have put together for the Mars season. I think it's going to be hard to pick against Feger, but I do think guys like Unzicker and Babb will keep him honest. But this is going to be an entertaining championship battle, around those kind of Midwest dirt tracks all season. We'll talk more about the Nippy 50 tomorrow, including some of the other names that are expected to race coming up. Up in the Northeast on Saturday, the Super DIRTCar Series begins their championship season with the opener at New Egypt. The Big Block Modifieds, they did race down south in Florida for DIRTCar Nationals, but those are non-points events. They are starting the season with 19 drivers declared as series full-timers, and series director Dean Reynolds tells me they could get to 40 cars this coming Saturday. Back this season, are a lot of favorites on that full-timers list. That includes defending champion Matt Williamson. Matt Shepard, he's in search of his insane 11th title this year. And then the list of challengers chasing those guys include Anthony Perego, Jimmy Phelps, Tim Sears Jr., Jack Lehner, Alex Payne, Darren Smith, Felix Waugh, Mike Mahaney, Larry White, Peter Britton, Mike Troutschild, Daniel Johnson, C.G. Morey, Justin Stone, Marcus Dinkins, Eric Rudolph, and Matt Stengel. That is a big, long list of full-time guys. A bit surprisingly, Matt Shepard not on the list of drivers who had multiple series wins in 2024. That's not something we've seen from the 9S a lot. He's going to need to rectify that, though, if he wants to keep pace with Williamson. A driver we will see return to Northeast Modified action coming up is Max McLaughlin. If you remember back to February, he revealed in a Facebook post that his late model ride had fallen apart because of sponsor issues, and he was on the front for other seats. Just this week, Jamie Weekneck reported that McLaughlin will be in Norm Hansel's 357 at New Egypt, and that they will likely race together multiple times this year. Max is a multi-time SDS winner in his career and had his best championship finish in 2018 when he ended up third. His only 2 SDS starts in 2024 both resulted in top 5 finishes, and that included at Super Dirt Week. I'm not shocked to see him get some opportunities again in a modified up in that area. We'll shut it down there for today. If you want even more dirt racing content, make sure to stop by DIRTRACKR.com for all the latest news and releases from around the sport of dirt racing. That front page, it updates every 15 minutes automatically, so as stories happen, they will be there right away. There's also the analytics section with a ton of free stuff. Plus, you can find a full archive of daily and conversations episodes, and there's podcast listings for a bunch of other dirt racing shows as well. That's DIRTRACKR.com, DIRTRACKR. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday out there. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.